with haste. Bet I can crack that open.
I swear to Iron Hand. One more step and a blow us to chunks.
An ashen scent fills the air. The barrel is filled with smoke powder, but the scent is acrid, as if contaminated somehow. Or much, much more concentrated.
She's gonna blow up. That's my thing.
Shut your mouth, Hoon, or I'll shut you down. What's to say? Your near's bootlicker saw you sailing. A goddamn true soul. Better to die in this shit heap than rot in Moonrise. You want me? Come get me. Don't do this. Don't pretend you give a shit about me. Shit. I can't do it. Go on. Drag me to Moonrise. I'll make you cult nutters suffer. Well, aren't you sweet? I'm not stupid, you know. No such thing in Grimforge as kind hearts. Spit out what you want, and let's be done with it. Then prove it, and leave. I go where there's shit to stir, and there's no shortage of options. I'm getting gone. You ought to do the same.
Anything of use? More for me? What's up for discussion?
Reinforcements, huh? Let's see how long you last.
Seen her run with a barrel under her arm. Just a small one, but enough to blow the drow out. Someone should grab it. Slaves are never gonna manage with pickaxes.
Can't go chasing maybes. The sergeant's our ticket in.
Oh, would you look at that, Kerr? Someone's having a listen.
A shiver runs through you. Your mind is awash with ancient resentments.
True soul, no less. What do you think, Kerr? Should we take Nir's debt off her? Yet you got that twat soul stench. If I didn't know better, I'd say a mind flayer shat a worm in your brain. Should split your head open and poke around in there if you lot don't pay up.
The shiver returns. This time it's colder, sharper.
The stench don't lie. You're one of them. Revenge, eh? In that case, I got a proposal. Want to earn some gold? Thrin's after the Absolute's glory. That's why she's got those slaves digging for Nir. But we ain't need glory, just coin. And Nir's got plenty. Help Thrin free Nir. Then you and my chums grind him up. Whatever the spoils, we'll drop you a fat cut. You in? Good. But first, we need to take care of something. You've seen that weird orbi floating about? Knife it. And don't get caught. The cult watches through it, and we can't risk more twat souls showing up. You still standing about? Get on it. Good. Drop it near the rubble when it's time. Flaming arrow or some such will set it off. Now move. You're hogging my air.
So say your chum blows Nir out there. What then?
Then I'll stick Nir up, down, and sideways till he's more whole than flesh. We take his gold. Well, I got more in mind if shit goes down smooth.
You sure we can trust him?
Shit, of course I ain't sure. I ain't even trust you most days. But we got nothing to lose. It all goes to plan, and our asses get paid. If it goes belly up.
You took a life, now yours will be taken in turn. A fair exchange, perhaps.
Maybe I need more pockets. Never wanted the easy path.
Theft has been reported, and it seems you're the only suspect. Choose your next step wisely. Your offer is of no interest. This will be settled with blood, not gold.
One day I'll catch a break. Blood follows me everywhere. I need a quick word. What path lies before me?
Clean up this.
Remember, things could always get worse for you.
And that goes for novices too.
Friends in a right ball ache. That rubble ain't budging, no matter how hard she whips them gnomes. Neera's gonna be pissed. What you want, anyway? Here to yap or looking to buy? Dry land means fresh stock. Come back anytime. I'll be here, enjoying the show.
Saw you arriving. Almost put a hole in your boat. Don't make me wish I had.
Bugger off! You're distracting the slaves! They run, you're dead!
Gnomes speak in soft whispers, the words all but lost in the hot air.
I'll never get through. We need that smoke powder.
Philommene's gone, and if she's smart, she won't be coming back.
Tell the sergeant where she went. Baltur's still trapped with that maniac near.
Forget the smoke powder. They'd kill Phil on the spot. I won't let you do it.
She's all right. Thank the Stern himself.
But what of the powder? Without it, Baldur will die in that tunnel.
She can't have taken it all with her, Bug. She must have squirreled some away.
Ma'am, our people are trapped. Phil was a sapper. He kept a smoke powder stash. Find it and blow that wall open. I'm begging you. Hurry! Get Baldur out of there. Please.
You got the smoke powder? Go on, blow the rubble.
What now? Poorly, obviously. Tunnel collapsed on a true soul. Absolute's going to eat my liver. Now move! I've got no time for...
The parasite stirs, but it's a mere tickle. You hear no thoughts or memories, just an echo of scars that never healed.
A true soul, eh? Useless wreck of a lookout could have told me. Glad you're here to take responsibility. Tunnel's collapsed. Trapped true soul. He's stuck in there with poisoned geezers. We don't get him out soon, it's both our heads.
What is it with these people and heads? Let's get Nirs and get out.
Place is older than bone dust. Previous tenants left a trap. Dropped a shit ton of metal once we dug a ways in. Get near out, and you'll have the Absolute's blessing. No doubting that. That's so. Set it near the rubble and ignite it. That'll blow the drow out.
Dead or alive, we ain't get our coin till Nir's dug out. Besides...
Keep crying for your sister, and I'll personally rip off her head when you dig her out!
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine. Breathe deep and move. What's inside? working.
I know this room.
Left out
An
in plain sight
enterprising
like that.
harbour has hidden supplies nearby.
The harbours are too smart for that.
Victory awaits. Hetazeth. My faith will protect me.
Some blood. That might be worth a look.
What's hiding here? Let's see what this does.
Best avoid that trap.
My eyes grow heavy. Best to make camp.
Nice little nap.
Have to keep going.
Move it!
As you near the rubble, a fragmented voice clutches at your mind.
The true soul! True soul! Finally! You must clear rubble.
Spilling poison. Quit quick, or head. Careful, mercs. On the edge. Get me out!
View through Nir's eyes is a blur. You only make out a bit of rubble and few moving figures. Resolves into an image. Two gnomes feverishly removing debris, while two others lie dead at Nir's feet, their flesh scorched by powerful magic. You sense Nir's frustration, tinged with rage, as the connection fades.
Your feet or I'll bite your toes off.
Get Baldur out of there!
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move. And you better hope that's the way. Out of the way!
One spark and it'll blow.
Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for? Keep crying for your sister, and I'll personally rip off her head when you dig her out!
Near them.
Finally.
View through Nir's eyes is a blur. You only make out a bit of rubble and few moving figures. The blood, well, too, you sense.
One spark and it'll blow.
Blast the thing to bits!
If not over, then through.
What are you waiting for?
I'll give it a shot.
You sense Nir.
Finally.
View through Nir's eyes is a blur. You only make out a bit of rubble and few moving figures. The harder you look, the fuzzier you sense Nir.
Clean up this mess.
Out of the way!
One spark and it'll blow.
Blast the thing to bits! are you waiting for?
Light on my feet.
Blast the thing to bits! Remember! Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for?
Should mind my step.
Blast the thing to bits! Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for?
Swift as my feet can carry me. Might be useful.
Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for? Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for? The thing to bits! Didn't you hear? Do I need to... Keep digging! Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for? Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for? Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for? Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for? Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for? Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for? Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for? Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for? Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for? Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for? Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for? Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for? Blast the thing to bits!
Wish I had a bag of holding.
What are you waiting for?
Moving in. No hesitation.
The slowest.
Blast the thing to bits!
Plus to a Rothe in heat.
Let's march!
Eager for battle.
What are you waiting for?
No one back home will ever believe this. What to do? Need to find a way forward.
Let anyone in around here. Anyone.
Bet that'll fit in my pack.
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst.
And away I go.
Blast the thing to bits!
Finally! Baldur, can you hear me? Baldur!
Someone else to free me.
Finally! Worthless slaves! Your incompetence has been my ruin! Does not fail. Thrin. The Absolute gave you everything. And this fiasco is how you reward her.
Me and mine worked flat out. I was cracking the whip day and night.
Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for?
At the ready. Always room for more?
You sure we can trust him?
Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for?
That should work.
There's no time to waste.
Finally! Beldron, can you hear me? Beldron!
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Freedom. Or what passes for it. Do the right thing. Kill Nier. You know what to do.
Beldron,
Very well.
are you all right?
You toil. Really? For someone else to free me.
When...
Does not fail.
You care for the weak, true soul. Most curious. The Absolute demands their slaughter. Yet, here you stand, in bold defiance. A test, yes, you must be. The Absolute bade you to try Nir's faith. Thryn, carve out her heart and serve it to the Rothe. If she indeed is a true soul, let the Absolute save her.
What are you waiting for? Blast the thing to bits!
I want to have a word.
Much as I'd love to chat, I'm not allowed social breaks.
Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for?
Moving ahead.
Come on, let's go.
No time to rest.
Blast the thing to bits! What are you waiting for? Blast the thing to bits!
Caught in the act of killing. A fight is unavoidable now.
For this.
Got to press on.
I will ascend.
Another step forward.
One, two.
Swift and lethal.
taking position.
What's the plan? Onward.
Fall by my hand.
Over there.
Victory awaits. My path be true.
Let's end this.
Need to find a way forward. Time to strike. I will not know failure. How much farther can I go?
Maga Kamara.
You offed the bastards. If you're blowing the wall, now's the time.
Ah, it's you. The mascot of my ill fortunes. Once again, however, you've done me a decent turn. Most amusing watching you wallop greylings. I came down here looking for Wulbren. I suspected he and his little friends might have come to this region. And I was right. But I was too late. Wulbren had already been taken to Moonrise Towers. The rest, put to work. You won't find a worse gaggle of rare-dwells than these Iron Hand gnomes. Except for Wulbren, desperate though his taste in companions might be. As I was contemplating his folly, I was spotted by a very ugly Dwergar. Now, I dig. It isn't good. There are still gnomes trapped behind those rocks, with a vicious cultist, no less.
I won't leave them to his whims.
Help would be welcome. Whether you're up to the job remains to be seen. You will? If you are successful, that would be most convenient.
Get murder out of there! I'll do anything!
Get Baldur out of there! Please!
Should get started.
No time to dally.
Take your Take your Take your Take your Take your Take your
Finally! Baldur, can you hear me? Baldur!
These boots have seen everything.
Baldur, are you all right?
Very well.
Better now. Nina and Wiki.
Finally! Worthless slaves! Your incompetence has been my ruin!
Does not fail. So you care for the weak, true soul? Was it your hand that slayed Nir's servants, or is there a sane explanation? The outsider did me a favor. The Dwergar were trouble from the start. An efficient solution. Sensible, even. As for these vermin, they've outlived their usefulness. You've a chance yet to prove your faith. Kill the slaves, and let Nir see them suffer. Yes, it will be so. Gnomes, you are slaves no longer. The Absolute may have use for you yet. As for you, our charge is clear. There is more we must do. This was meant to be a simple operation. I arrive, those pack animals clear the debris, and I walk into the temple. Instead, I've been beset by incompetence, treachery, and now this? The Absolute's business remains unfinished. Important business. My orders come from General Thorn himself. I need you to deliver a message to him. Tell the General that I did what I could, but that the route through Grimforge is impassable. the favorite. Nothing is done in these lands without his knowledge. This is not a failure. It's only a setback. I have been entrusted with a sacred mission. I cannot fail. The General resides at Moonrise Towers, but you cannot simply travel there. The land surrounding the towers is blighted by a deadly curse. I had a moon lantern to keep the curse at bay. Alas, the rocks did it in.
It's broken? Oh, you've got to be kidding.
Calm yourself. We have allies on the surface. Seek them out and play this lyre to call on their guide. Whatever you do, do not attempt the journey to Moonrise without his protection. I promise you it will not end well. Minthara? I'm surprised she hasn't got herself killed on one of her reckless raids. You would be wiser to align yourself with me than her. Few earn the General's favor. I am sure to be among them. The Absolute should be demanding I take your head for insolence like that. But I can't hear her voice. What's going on? What have you done? Impossible. I should slit your throat for speaking such blasphemy. I don't understand. I've been following those wretched beasts. Perhaps you're right. Perhaps I should. Dying for a cause is one thing, but for a mind flayer, for filth like that? No. I owe you a debt, it seems. You've saved me from worse than the Dwergar. Take this, a personal blessing. I pray we don't meet again.
Beldron! I was so worried. Did Near hurt you?
No, I'm all right. Did the sergeant hurt you?
Oh, who cares? We're together now, thank Iron Hand.
We ought to thank someone a little closer by, I think.
Gaedel Ironhand you may not be, but you damn well fight like him.
I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us? You're one of them, aren't you? Glittering gods! I should have known that one was too damn stubborn to die. Here. The Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts. With Walbran gone, that falls to me.
Make it quick. We need to find Walbran. Now!
You're a little late, Barkus, my lad. He's already been sent to Moonrise Towers. We were just slave hands to the cult, but not Walbran. He knows things. Things they want to know, too.
What has he gotten himself mixed up in now?
You'll call me mad, but fine. Walbran's found the formula for rune powder.
What?
Aye. The explosive of Gaedel Ironhand's own creation. Fistfuls, wiping out armies. All those old stories. Only Walbran couldn't leave the stories be, so he went and bloody found it. A small supply tucked away down here with a manuscript. He just made sense of the formula when the cult jumped us, so he burned the damn thing. If there's a single copy left, it's sitting in his head. Those absolutists pull it out and make rune powder, they could flatten the whole of the Sword Coast. You really would, wouldn't you? But not us. My people can barely stand, and we have business back in the city. That business is what sent us after the powder to begin with. Now, we'll have to make other arrangements.
And just like that, you'd leave Walbran behind. I knew you lot were foolish, but I didn't know you were cruel.
If you knew half as much as you think, my lad, Walbran might have kept you around. He'd admire your resolve and your optimism. My people will find somewhere to regroup across the lake, then onto the city. If you find yourself in Baldur's Gate, seek us out. We'll raise a glass to Walbran together.
Covered in dust and...
Well, you did it.
I swear. I'm your husband. It's my job. I wouldn't...
My sister! Dead by Near's hand! Mana, I'm so sorry. Beldron, are you all right?
Lunkbug.
together.
Whatever
That's what
comes,
matters.
I'm ready.
Can't give up
I
now.
wouldn't have it any other
Let's get on with it.
Well, you did it. I shouldn't be surprised, considering our history. And yet... nothing good happens in the Underdark. As you know, some of the Iron Hand gnomes, my friend Wulbrin among them, have been taken prisoner in Moonrise Towers. They're not even going after him. I wish I were surprised. And so, to Moonrise Towers I go. Certainly not. In case you haven't been paying attention, my friend has been taken captive. He needs me. Ha! I was unlucky twice. The odds of it happening again are very slim. Then again, a small rest might be prudent. Give me time to think. Fine. Show me where to go, and I'll try my luck. I'll have a better chance of rescuing Wulbrin if I'm at my best. And, thank you.
Fussing, it's nothing, I swear.
No, never mind.
I'm your husband. It's my job. I wouldn't...
At least some of us are safe. Praise Iron Hand. If only there were more blessings to count.
You carry a Githyanki relic. I will have an explanation. Or your head.
Walk away. Now. I won't warn you again.
That artifact is an heirloom of my people. Likely she spilled Githyanki blood in order to steal it. This cannot stand.
Heirloom? Plunder from some conquered realm, more like. This artifact is the only thing keeping us from becoming slaves to our parasites. Be glad I have it. Lae'zel thinks I have something important to her people. She's deluded, clear.
Lies. She carries an heirloom of my people. I must know why. Incorrect. Judicious bloodletting settles feuds and roots out the weak, the deceitful.
Do you hear this, tribe? Our lives are at stake, and she wants us to turn on each other.
No others. Just you and me.
I doubt this one's wits will be any sharper by then.
I do not wish to spill blood here. Come daylight, we will find a place to end this.
Fine. You can accept you're wrong, or we'll be rid of you permanently. Either way, I win. You had every chance to look the other way, but here we are. You chose this.
Spare me the justifications, coward.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned.
She's a liability. It's the artifact we need, not her.
Let me up, and I'll show you.
Can I do that, Lae'zel? Can I turn my back on you?
Never. Thieves aren't afforded such luxury.
Loosen the grip on your pride for one blasted moment, won't you? We needn't be enemies. There's plenty of those to go around already.
What would you have? That we be friends?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But imagine what we might achieve if we channeled some of that hostility back at our real foes, instead of each other. They wouldn't stand a chance.
May the darkness protect you. We aren't dear friends now, if that's what you're asking. But I trust we can all sleep a little more soundly in camp now. You have an interesting definition of friendly, but yes.
A private word would be nice.
You must have questions. It is over where I am concerned. It is through conflict that we strengthen our bonds. Yet I do not recommend Shadowheart seek it again. The next resolution may not end in her favor.
Very glad Shadowheart and Lae'zel settled things without letting any blood. I would have enjoyed the spectacle, but not losing either one of those lunatics.
Oh, I really thought Shadowheart and Lae'zel might fight to the death over that artifact. A pity. It would have made for a fine night's entertainment.
I thank you for the invitation to your camp. It's, well appointed, not too crowded, perfect for thinking. And I've been doing just that. It's about Wulbrin. We know he's been taken to Moonrise Towers, and we know I'm going to save him. The problem is this: a preponderance of evidence that I am a terrible adventurer. I'm not sure I should trust Wulbrin's fate to, well, me. You've done so much already. I'm hesitant to prevail upon you again. But I can't risk recapture. I barely escaped last time. You'd do it then. You'd look for him. That's very decent of you. Thank you. There's something else you should know. Something I can no longer ignore. I know you've learned about the gnome's pursuit of rune powder, but do you know what it truly is? Until very recently, I thought rune powder was a myth. A substance so powerful it could fell a city. A nation. The Iron Hand gnomes have proven the impossible. Rune powder is real, and they have it in their possession. To Baldur's Gate, I expect. I don't know what they plan to do with it, but something of that power turned loose in the city. It could be carnage. Wulbrin must know their plans, and we must find him. I'd kiss you, but neither of us deserve that. Thank you. Like what? Barkus Root is my name. Baldur's Gate is my home. Back in the city, I offered my expertise to the highest bidder. I was quite popular, too. I'm not picky about my customers. I suppose I'd be very, very sad. Then, after a while, I'd find whoever killed him and put a smoke powder bomb in their trousers. Alchemist, tinkerer, adventurer, curmudgeon. I wear many hats, most with great enthusiasm. Thank you for noticing.
I'll say one thing for our troop. We're not short on drama. I'm glad Shadowheart and Lae'zel settled their differences peacefully. Eventually.
I assure you it's not.
Don't get me wrong. You did well. The somatic component, the verbal component, even the focus on the inner self that invites Mystra in. But I was still your conduit. To perform such a feat alone requires much and arduous study. Yet it is life's most worthy pursuit in my impartial, if not humble opinion.
Best be on my way.
I hope that's the end of this silly quarrel. They'll have no energy for battling our enemies if Lae'zel and Shadowheart are too busy squabbling among themselves.
You wish to speak? Impressive. Most would quake at the mere thought of delving that far into the Underdark. What did you find? Keep looking. If they're present, then it's likely there's a route to Moonrise somewhere. It may prove impossible to avoid the Shadow Curse entirely, but if you find any way to limit your exposure, seize it.
So, have we buried the hatchet, Lae'zel?
No. Why would I bury a weapon? Is it broken?
It's a metaphor.
I do not know your metaphor, but if you need help digging, I will find a shovel.
With a flick of the wrist. Something good here, I hope.
I've been watching you fight, Shadowheart. Your skills are improving.
My skills were just fine to begin with. You can save the compliments.
I don't pay compliments. I make observations.
The traitor Kithrak takes great interest in this relic of yours, Shadowheart. Or should I say, weapon? What are you hiding?
Nothing. I assume your kin are just as misguided as you are.
As you look at the skeletons, you realize they are all clad in the same dark armor.
Dark Justicia uniforms. These were Shah worshippers. The same as me.
Yes, we should press forward. These dead have no more tales to tell.
On the move. I am fury. I am death.
Heading out.
Got to move. I am fury. I am death. This is your end.
Now this is my happy place.
Wonder if the gods are watching me. Let's move. Let's get this over with.
This is gonna feel good.
Need to stay focused. Onward.
Cutting to the chase.
Swift and lethal.
Can't slow down.
I'll swap my cane for an axe.
Softer than a whisper.
Can't be that they're hungry. We feed them better than the slaves.
Time to press ahead.
Shove moss in your own gob and stay quiet. They've been fed plenty.
Should have just got some slaves up here to clear this out.
It's as if.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Let my name be known.
I took the edge off. Another step forward. take that. What's in here? Can't keep me out. All right. What now? Time to press ahead. You've made a grave mistake.
This is your end.
Knees high.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Fighting. On my way.
Best be on my way.
Time to strike. In my best interest. On the move.
Let anyone in around here. Getting peckish. You got that right.
Got it. No surrender.
Let's finish this. Heading there.
Ready for another round?
All right. all's well that ends not as bad as it could have.